Elaine Rash. I'm the children's librarian here at the Oosterhout Free Library in Wilkes-Barre. And I would like to read a story to you. I'm going to read you one of my favorite Dr. Seuss stories. It's called I Can Read with My Eyes Shut. He's got his eyes shut, but I don't know how he's reading. We'll have to read our book and find out. Before we start our book, I just want to put on my reading hat. I have a hat which I made out of a paper bag. What do you think? Think I should wear my hat? It's a little tall. But it's made with just a paper bag and some stripes I drew. On this side, I got tired of drawing stripes, so I drew rainbows and flowers and shamrocks and whatever came to mind, some curly cues. So this is my reading hat. I'll put that on. And I also want to make sure you've noticed some of my friends are here to listen to the story. We have the Cat in the Hat. We have Fox in Socks, the Lorax, Sam I Am, and my good friend Horton the Elephant. All wonderful characters from Dr. Seuss books. Well, let's get started with this book. Now, this is one of my favorite Dr. Seuss books, and the reason is there's a little surprise at the end of it. I'll show you when we get there. I Can Read with My Eyes Shut by Dr. Seuss, published by Random House. I can read in red. I can read in blue. I can read in pickle color, too. What color is pickle color? Green, of course. I can read in bed and in purple and in brown. I can read in a circle and upside down. I can read with my left eye. I can read with my right. I can read Mississippi with my eyes shut tight. Wow, that's a neat trick. Mississippi, Indianapolis, and Hallelujah too. I can read with my eyes shut, and that is very hard to do. But it's bad for my hat, and it makes my eyebrows get red hot. So reading with my eyes shut, I don't do that an awful lot. And when I keep them open, I can read with much more speed. You have to be a speedy reader because there's so much to read. You can read about trees and bees and knees on trees and bees on threes. You can read about anchors and all about ants. You can read about ankles and crocodile pants. Did you ever see a crocodile wearing pants? No. You can read about hoses and how to smell roses and what you should do about owls on noses. Oh, that's a good thing to know, what to do if you get an owl on your nose. Young cat, if you keep your eyes open enough, oh, the stuff you will learn, the most wonderful stuff. You'll learn about fish bones and wishbones, and you'll learn about trombones too. You'll learn about Jake the pillow snake and all about Foo-Foo the snoo. You can learn about ice. You can learn about mice and ice on mice and mice on ice and ice on mice. And you can learn about the price of ice. You can learn about sad, and you can learn about glad, and you can learn about mad. There are so many things you can learn about, but you'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. You might learn a way to earn a few dollars, or how to make donuts, yum, or kangaroo collars. You can learn to read music and to play a hut-zut if you keep your eyes open, but not with them shut. If you read with your eyes shut, you're likely to find that the place where you're going is far, far behind. So that's why I tell you to keep your eyes wide. Keep them wide open, at least on one side. And that's the end of our story. And you remember I told you there's a little surprise at the end of this book, which makes it my favorite Dr. Seuss book, right inside the next to the last page, where they're going places and they see all kinds of signs to go to different cities and towns and places. Right up here in the top corner, it says, "Welcome to Wilkes-Barre." How about that? Dr. Seuss knew about our little town of Wilkes-Barre, and he decided to put Wilkes-Barre in one of his books. I think that's very exciting that we made it into a Dr. Seuss book. So, that's the story of If You Can Read. No, I Can Read with My Eyes Shut. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll enjoy some other good Dr. Seuss stories. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Miss Kristen, and I'm here to share with you 2 quick Seuss STEM challenges that you can do at home. At the end of the book, I Can Read with My Eyes Shut, the Cat in the Hat says, keep your eyes wide, keep them wide open, at least on one side. Can you do that? Can you close one eye and keep the other eye open? How well can you see using just one eye? Well, let's find out with this challenge. You're going to need 2 small objects, and I'm using these pens, but you could use anything that you have at your house, even a cotton swab or Q-tip. And you're going to try to get them to touch together using only one eye. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to hold the object in each hand horizontally and hold your arms straight out in front of you. Now close one eye, but keep the other eye open. Now, if you have trouble keeping your eye closed, you could put something over it or even ask a family member to give you a hand. So you're going to have the object straight out in front of you and close one eye, keep the other one open, and you're going to try to get them to touch together. When they look like they've touched together, then take a peek. Not quite. I'm going to try that again. So keep trying until you can get them to touch together. And then repeat it with both of your eyes open. Was it easier for you to get them to touch together when your both eyes were open? Well, that is because of the way your eyes see. So the eye sees an object, each eye sees an object in a different way. So each eye sends a picture to your brain, and your brain looks at both pictures. This helps you tell how far apart one object is from another, and that is called depth perception. But with one eye covered, your brain only has one picture to work with. Try it out for yourself and see what happens. I also have another challenge for you. Now for the next challenge, you're going to need some cups. Hey, what does this cup remind you of? That's right, it reminds me of the Cat in the Hat hat. And that's what this challenge is. You're going to design and build the Cat in the Hat tower. You're going to make a hat tower. So you'll need some cups. They don't have to be red. They can be any cups that you have in your house, and some pieces of paper. Now, you don't have to use paper. It just makes your first towers a little bit more stable. So you're going to try to build a tower and see how many cups tall your tower can be before it falls. So you're going to take your cup, and you can design it any way you like. You can decide whether you want the cups going right side up or upside down. And they just have to be able to stand. Oh, it's moving all on its own. Oh, it's still moving. See if I can put another one. All right, can I do another one? Let's find out. But that's the fun part. I think I'm going to try again and make a different design. Maybe I'll use 2 cups together like this. Maybe I'll try it without the papers. What kind of tower will you design? Well, keep exploring and keep your eyes wide open and reading. See you next time. Bye.